There we go. That's better. Sorry about that, gents. Roy jumps on, and next thing I know, my channel's gone. Think that it's a conspiracy. Nope. How the heck am I going to do this? I know how I'm going to do it. That's what a vise is for. We're going to use the vise. Get it nice and hot. Put it in the vise, bend it. There we go. This won't help in the least bit, but we can try it. Oh, it did help just a hair. All right. Me too, Daniel. Me too. had a network glitch. Then I had to think real hard, and smoke started coming out, and realized the answer is right before me. The power of friendship. I mean, the power of a leg vise. Hey Rob, thanks for coming back. I was like, how in the world am I going to bend that where I want it to bend when I've constricted myself with that? And then I remembered I have this perfect thing called a leg vise, made for this kind of stuff. So that's way more than an inch, but that's fine because that makes it so I can push this back down again. We'll get some cleaning going on there. Let's heat that back up, bend it where I want it. All right. There we go. All right, then the next step is to continue that bend all the way over. But let's get a bit of a cleaning first. Pixie dust works better if you already have clean material to begin with. It's pretty clean. All right. All right, this is where it starts getting tricky as far as where I put the things in the fire. Do all my channels think I'm back again? Yes, they do. Good. Get the fuel piled up, because we're getting close to that forge welding moment that I've never done in this forge before, so we'll find out. We'll find out together. Hey, Jurgen. All right, love. Looking forward to see what you got this time. Yep, we're getting to the right temperatures. Let's see if I can. How am I doing this now? There we go. Pretty freaking close to where I need it. I can't really clean that any further now that it's folded the way it is. That might get down in there and do some good. If I push real hard. You're not seeing anything useful over there, so let's bring you back over. Fluffy boy. Hello, Fluffy boy. Are you the blue-eyed one? Yep, you're Doug. You got one that's blue-eyed and one that's brown-eyed. All right, there we go. Bring it over. Bring it over. Because of where I'm working. Yeah, why are you making funny noises, man? All right. I didn't get it closed up enough while I was futzing with the camera. Let's go ahead and get it hot. We'll brush it and close it. I have to admit, I'm surprised at pushing as much more air through here as I am, that it is a, what do they call it? Carbonizing? There's a word. In other words, the oxygen isn't making it up, and I'm not seeing quite as much. Yeah, that's definitely the right temperature. We're where I need to be. Get rid of whatever's stuck in between. There we go. Smoosher closed. We'll bend it back in a minute. All right. Now for the pixie dust. I made a pixie dust spoon just for the occasion. No. For another work I did. Doesn't take much, but it does need to wick into. It seems like a lot more than it was. Go from the other side. Wick in there. Come on. There we go. Get that glassiness. There we go. That should do the trick as far as making it get my hand messy if I don't put a glove on. So we're going to put a glove on. I don't wear a glove with a hammer hand very often, but this time things are going to go squirt, supposedly. Bad thoughts, bad thoughts. Get them out of your head. All right. Make her hot. What do you use? Well, I mean, do you just go straight to the Roy method and just make them stick together without any flux for cleaning things out, or? And no, I'm using coal in this case. I mean, yeah, I'm using coal in this case, so I expect there'll be clinker. It'll be the first clinker that's been made on purpose. Thank you for liking it again. We're getting it up to sparkly temperatures. We're not quite sparkly yet. Pure thoughts, pure weld. There you go. Well, as you probably just heard, I don't have pure thoughts. So, that doesn't seem hot enough. It's not sparkling. I don't need it to be major sparkling, but I'd like to be seeing a little. Or at least see it to be a nice lemon. And I don't see that right now. There's the sound I needed to hear. Oh, the good news is that the way this tweer works, there's very little likelihood of clinker being in the way. It's more likely the coal is getting in the way, the coke's getting in the way. There we go. It doesn't have to be welded in one go. Get it up to temp a second time. I don't know if you can see it in the fire, but I got the hook up and out of it. I don't think there's enough coal on top, to be honest. There we go. Oh, nice. Huh. I could have sworn I just saw a rat run in here, but going to look, I don't see one. Must have been a shadow flying over instead. No, it's unfortunate. You have a chicken farm, you have rats, and then the question is, how hard do I fight to keep the rat population down? All right. I mean, that is way, way, way bigger Probably should have bent it the other way. And you know what? Live and learn. Probably should have bent it the other way. Do one more welding pass and we're going to call that done. I may end up turning the hook around and make that the nail end. I don't know. But 1 inch was way bigger than it needed to be. Probably because I did more than 1 inch. I've never been good at measuring inches by eye. Yes, that's true. I can make a spike head. I can definitely forge it back in on itself really big. We have cats on the property. But we also have the chicken area fenced off against predators, and the cats aren't really making their way inside there. Yep, I am past the end of my live stream time. So we'll pick this project back up again probably next week. Now I'm curious to know, did I actually accomplish a forge weld? There's only one way I know to find out, and that is to try and bend the thing away from its weld. And I'm thinking I'm not supposed to do that while it's hot. It looks welded. I like the way it looks. I don't know. Now that I've gotten the scale off, I can't say I know that it looks like it's forge welded or not, but I still think it looks forge welded. Here, bring you over to where I am. I don't know though. I'm going to break out the power. See if I can pop any more scale off there. So this is a simple little project that absolutely does not need a forge weld. I just want to know that it can be done. And I can't tell from that it was actually done. About the only way I can think to find out is to get over here and put it to the test. And the fact is, if I break it, no big deal. I just do it again next time. So let's bring you in on the fun. Will it hold or will it break? I think it's going to break. If I'm honest with myself, and I try to be. I think it's going to break. Let's change the location of this light. It is not doing anything there. Let's put it right there and see if I get a better. There we go. Light. Let there be light. And he saw it and he said it was good. Said the atheist, who's read too many books out there. All right. Fun time. Will it hold? And the answer is no, it won't. That did not weld. Oh, there we have it, people. It might have had a tiny bit of a weld in there, but man, that's not welded. I'll have to try it again next time. So that's the extent of what I'm doing this week. It did not weld. The pixie dust did not pixie. Have to decide what I want to do about that. It isn't vital that this is a welded piece, considering that I'm not putting any real load on it, but it would have been nice. And so I may just go ahead and try it again, though I don't know what trying it again will do, considering it's all sorts of ugly, dirty. See if you can see it in the corner here. It's all sorts of ugly, dirty let's put this back where maybe you'll see something. So if I turn this up towards you, you'll see it's all sorts of ugly, dirty inside there. To the anvil, get a big picture of it. And so I don't hold out a whole lot of hope that I can do anything about that and then expect that it'll actually weld. So I may still give it a try because I have nothing to lose except the time I spend. But that's nothing. That's what I'm out here to do, is spend time enjoying my hobby, getting my hands dirty, making something, because it's just really rewarding to build things, not just with my head, but also with my hands. And in this craft, you get to do both, as is true with most crafts involving working with your hands. You end up doing a lot of brain work. I've often said, anybody who thinks there's such a thing as unskilled labor is really mistaken. So it always takes some skill that not everybody has to do anything. And all of that takes some intelligence that not everybody has. So some people call me smart. I really don't think that I'm all that smart. I just have what gets measured as smart, and there's a lot of smart out there. What you need to be is the smart that helps other people. That's the challenge I always put out there. As I end every live stream, be a light in some folks' lives and spread some love. Love and light.